A little girl comes to a poor man and gives him some coins. She says, maybe these coins can help you. The poor man says, thank you. What is your name? The little girl says, my mom told me not to talk to strangers. The poor man says, first, let me introduce myself. Now we can be friends. The little girl says, yes, of course. The poor man asks, where are your parents? The little girl says, my mother has gone to work and my father is no longer in this world. I have never even seen him. The poor man says, you gave me these coins, so now I am giving you this toy. The little girl says, can I keep it? The poor man says, yes, this is for you. Just then, the little girl's mother comes there. She says, are you talking to a stranger? The woman throws the toy away. When she looks at the poor man, she realizes that he is her husband. The woman says, you are alive. When my daughter was born, my sister came and told me that you were no longer in this world. I kept crying because the person I loved the most had left me alone. The woman says, now don't come after us. We don't need you. The poor man says, listen to me. You don't know the whole story. The little girl says, Mom, who was that poor man? The woman says, my child, I told you not to meet strangers. Now especially, there is no need to meet that poor man. The little girl says, okay, Mom. The poor man goes to his sister-in-law's house. His wife is there. The poor man says, I found you. The woman says, leave this place. The poor man says, no, I am not leaving this place. The woman says, why did you come here? Just look at yourself. The poor man says, ever since I found out that you were no longer in this world, I have become like this. The woman says, what do you mean? The poor man explains, that night, your sister told me that when you were giving birth to my daughter, you and my daughter both died. The woman says, that can't be true. You are lying. The man says, what kind of unlucky man could stay away from his wife and daughter? Just then, the little girl comes there. The poor man hugs her. The woman says, you can't meet her. The poor man says, I will meet my daughter. I am not going anywhere from here. The poor man lies down. The woman says, oh, come inside with me. When her sister sees him, she says, this poor man has come back to this house again. The woman says, how can you talk like that? Everything comes out of her sister's mouth. The woman says, so you did all of this? Her sister says, I did it for your own good. Look, today you are a successful woman. While what could this poor man ever give you? The woman says, but you took a father away from my daughter. I will never forgive you. The woman apologizes to her husband and rebuilds her family with him. Friends, I hope you liked our story. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and share it. And subscribe to the channel. Subscribing doesn't cost you anything, but it gives one person a lot of encouragement.